29, two veterans for amateurs, 29 and 30 years old. They're our age, Bulletproof.
Yeah, I'm actually a little bit impressed to hear that. I would not have thought that, but just about equal everywhere else.
Let's go to Jim Fitzgerald with the official presentation.
All right, fight fans, here we go. Now in the cage, 3 2-minute rounds in the bantamweight division. Once again, our referee in charge of this bout, Chris Lieben. And now, introducing to you first on my left, fighting out of the blue corner, he is wearing black trunks. He is training out of City Boxing, San Diego, California. He weighed in 139.2 pounds. Tonight, he is making his debut. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Rich Salazar. His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. He is wearing red trunks trimmed in black. He is training out of Orange County, RTC, by way of Newport Beach. He weighed in 135 pounds. He is also making his debut. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Jay Librando. All right, fans, here we go. 3 rounds in the bantamweight division.
Another amateur fight getting underway. Lights out, Extreme Fighting 9. Salazar versus Librando.
Your Salazar ready to get right in the middle of the cage and get to fighting. Both guys look extremely comfortable for debuting, particularly on such a massive stage like Lights Out Extreme Fighting.
And the fight is underway. They touch gloves. Richard Salazar in the blue corner with Salazar tattooed across his back, but it's Librando unleashing the first kick, and now they're just measuring each other out. Nice little quick jab, and now the flurry of punches by Salazar.
So they say you box, or you brawl the boxer or box the brawler, and you see that Librando came out trying to kind of work a jab and stuff, and immediately Salazar got on him and started brawling. You can see him looking for the guillotine here, but I don't think he's got great control of that head. I expect Librando to pull his head out here and start landing some ground and pound against the cage.
Now Salazar in a bit uncomfortable position. He's able to spring out of that. Now he's got the nice leg lock, looking for the slam down. Bring him down. Richard Salazar, neck. Beautiful. Which position would you rather be in?
I would always prefer to be on top.
Bottom?
And so he was able to pass around. Now he's past the guard in, and Librando does a fantastic job of bellying down and getting the turtle position. I'd like to see Salazar go behind him here.
And now it's Librando yanking the leg down.
Yeah, battle of takedowns thus far in the first round.
Salazar, to me, winning the round, had the more punches, and he had the nice up and takedown.
I definitely agree that he has had the best moment of the fight thus far. What he needs to do is get his back against the cage here and start trying to wall walk up. If he gets flattened out like that, you could get put in a bad spot.
Here comes
full
Librando.
mount.
Does he have enough time? 35 seconds, plenty of time. He's got the back. He's looking for that rear naked choke, and now he's got the arm also. Help Richard Salazar out. Troop, what can he do?
What I'd like to see him do is start hipping in and trying to get on top a little bit more. If he's got to get his head out or shake. If he pops up and tripods up and shakes Librando off. Ooh, he might get a big high crotch here.
Nice work by Richard Salazar. Now very tough work for the judges. Who do you give this first round to? Because I like what Librando did towards the end of that one.
You know, Librando had some great positioning there at the end, but I'm a fan of damage, and I think the best damaging moment we saw of that entire round was Richard Salazar's burst at the very beginning.
But sometimes fighters say that the judges remember the ends more than the beginning, so I would not be shocked if they gave that one to Librando. Although I agree with you, I like Salazar more.
I agree 100%. And that's why I'm glad, Pablo, that we're sitting here with microphones instead of at the judges' booth.
Let's look at the replays. Good work by both. Again, amateurs, but 29 and 30 years old. Salazar came out strong.
Yeah, there was that barrage, and immediately Librando dropped for the shot. Here's that big takedown that we saw Salazar also landing in side control. But then Librando had a great moment here. Gets full mount, does some damage, gets both his hooks in on the back, and ends up retaining back position for a short period of time. Definitely a very tough round to judge. I'd like to see Librando now try and keep a little bit better range and utilizing his straight attacks, but he needs to be ready for another blitz attack of Salazar's.
Want to see how much energy Salazar has as well. He expended a lot of energy, not only with his punches, but when he picked up Librando and threw him down, waste a lot of energy, and that, sure, you get the points, but how much gas is going to have in the tank?
I agree, and you see him breathing with his mouth open. Significantly heavier breathing than his opponent, LeBron. Nice, immediately comes in and puts his hands in his opponent's face.
Now
Brando's
Salazar,
neck looks like it could potentially be vulnerable here, but the arm is in, so it's going to be hard to finish that. Hits the switch, and now probably ending up in top position.
Librando trying to pick up Salazar, who weighs more. Not by much, but he is the bigger of the two fighters, pushing Salazar against the cage. Looks like Librando's showing what he wants to do. He wants to take this fight to the mat. Doesn't want to get into a striking contest with Salazar.
You know, it doesn't surprise me. Salazar came out throwing some bombs early in the first round and came out with that big right hand in the second round. Librando's fighting a smart fight by preventing this from turning into, you see the way he's locking up his feet right now? You can see Khabib Nurmagomedov does this a lot in the UFC. Slides to mount, gets very dominant. Librando here ends up pressuring him into turtling around.
This might be an amateur fight, but you're mentioning names like Khabib, which means you know what that means. Lights out extreme fighting. Even in our amateur fights, we bring people that come to fight and have skills, and we're seeing it by both of these fighters.
Yeah, wow, what back and forth scrambles. One guy seems to be in a better position. Wow, what a slam, Pablo!
Spine buster. That was worthy of a Blake Bulletproof Troop slam
That
right
was
there.
something you could have seen in WWE, but the thing is, he's in side control now. He even potentially can get a Von Flutsch. Oh, Librando does a good job of trying to escape out of there. Now he has Salazar on his back. He's been on Salazar's back several times, but now Salazar's a little bit high. I'd like to see him shake him off.
This is tons of pressure on the spine of Librando. It's going to waste his energy, but Salazar also takes a lot of energy to be able to hold on to this.
It does.
Who do you give round 2 to? I still have Salazar
I would give it
in
to
the lead.
I'd give it to Salazar by a slight edge.
I want to see the slam one more time.
Yeah,
Salazar saying, I'm going to pick you up and I'm going to throw you down.
Oh yeah, you see him lock under the hips here, get him up on the shoulder, and drive his shoulder down into the sternum of his opponent. What a brutal slam. People do not realize how much being slammed like that takes it out of you, takes your breath, it hurts. And not just that, but now psychologically, this dude just picked me up and slammed me. He hit me with a whole planet. It gets in your head a little bit. Yeah. We'll see if he wants to continue grappling with Salazar after taking a slam like that.
Troop, I want you to attack me psychologically and not physically, because I still think that hurt more physically than psychologically, because Salazar just put a beat down on him. But watch out with Librando. He has plenty of heart. Round 3. What a fight of amateur action we are seeing here. Bulletproof. True.
Yeah, and Salazar's already towards the middle of the ring, bouncing around. You can see almost maybe a little frustration out of Librando's facial expression, and he also looks like he's breathing heavier than Salazar in this third round. I thought the opposite was true going into the second round.
Yeah, I even mentioned that. Let's see if Salazar has that energy.
I bet Salazar comes out hot. Touch of the gloves in the third round, which I respect.
2 minutes.
I expect Salazar to come in with another blitz attack. Librando's doing a good job of trying to move and keep range. He doesn't want to be in these blitz attack ranges.
Oh, nice right cross by Salazar that kind of landed.
Yeah, so Librando was ready for it, counter shot, but then Salazar was ready to re-counter the counter. Fantastic high-level fighting here in our amateur division of Lights Out Extreme Fighting.
Oh, we've seen...
Oh! He's out! He's out!
Stop that fight! Richard Salazar with the left hook and the